Hello, everybody, and welcome to Thankful Thursday. I, you know what? It's a new day, new me. I know tonight's a full moon, and I went and got my hair trimmed, so I feel like $1,000,000. Um, so we have a lot of cards that are coming out today, and I thought it would be a good day to have coffee and cards. So, what are we going to learn from Thoth and the Emerald Tablets and the Halls of Amenti today? You know, they have a lot to say all the time. So, and my channeled messages are just all trying to tell us something. I just think that we all need to be beautiful souls out there. Remember that we are beautiful souls in a body and go from there. So we got some interesting, beautiful, amazing cards. And this first card that come out is the Two of Earth. And I actually really like this card. She's juggling. She's got her eyes wide open. Let me get my eyes with glasses on so I can read with my eyes wide open. She's got the heart here. She's got the rose right there at her root, growing from her root through her chakras. And she has a rose right at her throat chakra. We've been getting the roses a lot. She's got source over her and she's juggling the golden eggs. She also has rose bushes behind her, red roses. Red roses are love. That is the meaning of red roses. Stress, anxiety, fatigue, failure to manifest desired outcomes, an inability to focus, neglect of self and others. All these are symptoms of being overburdened and overwhelmed. Too many responsibilities and goals can result in your feeling overwhelmed and weighed down. Distractions, procrastination, and the failure to meet commitments may create conflict with those around you. An unwillingness or inability to focus on what is truly important will manifest in less than desirable outcomes. When the Two of Earth appears, it represents a need to take stock and to prioritize. It is time to decide what it is that is truly important to you and put all else aside. If you do not, you may lose the very thing that matters the most to you. Yeah, she's balancing work and play. She's balancing responsibility and personal needs. She's got to be open to compromise and be confident but grounded. Realistic goals and expectations, take stock in prioritizing, and forgive your limitations and ask for help. This is a good card for all of us because all of us are guilty of just killing ourselves and not asking for help. Or if we do ask for help, we get a lot of slam doors. But you need to take time. This is telling you need to take time for yourself. She's juggling too much. Yeah, she's got her medicine bag. She's all earth. She's grounded. She's got love around her, but she's got too much responsibility. She's juggling. He, she. These cards are not a masculine or feminine, even though it's a woman on it. Some of them are feminine and masculine, and they'll tell you. But this could be a male or female juggling everything in the world, and they can't do it. They don't ask for help. My husband's guilty of that. So am I. They don't ask for a lot of things. They just stay to themselves and do what they need to do. But that can be a warning too, because sometimes when we don't ask for help, we never get it done. Because, and the Three of Wands came with that, which is motivation. Think laterally, try new ways to fire your communication and creativity. Stop procrastinating. That's the biggest thing I'm getting out of that, because a lot of us do it. And some of us are professional procrastinators. I love this card. This card is the 9 of Fire, and this is a beautiful card. He is all fire. His third eye is lit up with the light. He's got the pink rose, which is compassion, at his throat and coming out of his heart at his throat chakra. He's got energy all around him. He has the energy right at his root chakra coming out of being grounded. He's all lit up. Move through life with confidence. A time of fruition and attainment. Knowledge and experience bring ease. Do not seek praise or affirmation. Give your best every time. Once you have finished, move on. Simplify your life. Remove obstructions and restrictions. This card is telling us to stop wasting time. The 9 of Fire symbolizes attainment and the ease that comes with knowing what to do with the knowledge, practical skills earned through study, hard work, and dedication. It symbolizes fruition and putting knowledge and learning into practice. It's about having found and putting to use mental and physical processes that work for you. The process used in executing with ease, and as a result, you create and fulfill your role with the same ease. That's what this card is telling us. And we just got the card that said, don't procrastinate. Does it seem like you are making your life more difficult by overcomplicating something? Do you find you take 10 steps to perform a task when you know you could complete the task in 5? Or do you seem suddenly to have a list of conditions and requirements that only serve to limit and restrict? There is a good rule to follow in all areas of life. Keep it simple. The reverse 9 of Fire is a gentle reminder not to bury yourself under the weight of the unnecessary. Take physical action and simplify your life and how you do things. Otherwise, you will make your life harder and slower. Slow yourself down. Remove the clutter and create an easy flow that is free or self-imposed obstruction. Lighten your workload by following a process that is elegant in design and uncomplicated in nature, because it only requires that you do what you need to do and nothing that you do not. By doing so, you can give all of your focus and energy to what is truly important and nothing more. Yeah, I have seen people that, let's just say, don't clean. They don't clean their house or their office or whatever. They're not cleaning because they're not worried about it. But yet it takes them 20 minutes to find something. And if they don't find anything, they walk away and they come back and then they find it maybe an hour later. You can't find anything in clutter. You can't find anything scattered to infinity and beyond. You're taking more time wandering around the crap than you are moving the crap and taking care of it. I'm going to put it bluntly, because when I start having to walk around junk in my world, that junk is either gone or it's put somewhere. It's not an obstacle in my life because I don't like walking around things at all. If I don't have to, what is the purpose? So yeah, that's a good card. Procrastination, clutter, crap. Yeah, it's all there. And we got the 6 of Swords, the calm. Go with the flow of life. There's no need to resist change. Yeah, we have to change. It's time to glide into more peaceful, calmer waters. So that this is a reassuring card if you have suffered upheaval, conflict, and uncertainty recently. The 6 also predicts physical journeys over water and in general sees you moving on in positive ways. New work may also be on the horizon. An additional meaning is protection, in that you prioritize what's important to you and leave behind the people or situations that no longer serve you. Yeah. We've been doing that in our life. Since the hurricane, we've realized who's in our corner and who's not, and who cared and who didn't. And we're separating. Gradually, it's not that we don't love them. It's just that they're background people and they're not in our life. It's a shame that life is like that. But, you know, some people just pass through your life for a glimpse and then they're gone. We got the For the Mother. And this is love without condition, encouraging gifts and talents, emotional intimacy and affection, be supportive, embrace abundance. Her womb is the void in which new life forms, safe, nurturing, and protected by her body. She is the earthly universe in which a cosmic soul takes on a physical form. There is no more sacred or intimate bond than that of mother and child. She is the mother, nurturing, protecting, and creator. She is the very essence of non-sexual intimacy, patience, compassion, unconditional love, and forgiveness, willing to place the needs of her children before her own. Not, nor is that love reserved only for a child born of her womb. For the highest ideal of the mother is a woman who extends her unconditional love to all who dwell in the world around her, without question of whether or not the love is deserved. The mother gives without hesitation or reservation. She is both teacher and guide, encouraging her children to reveal and nurture their talents. In this way, she gifts them with healthy levels of self-belief, self-esteem, and confidence. The mother is also symbolic of fertile and abundant mind, a mind that takes root. The mother is willing to nurture those ideas and provide what is necessary in order for them to grow and blossom. This is a amazing card. The mother card, I always feel, is a message that you're not alone. I mean, even though we may not have, let's say our mother is passed, or our mother is no longer able to help us in any way, shape, or form. She's still your mother, and you still love her, and the guiding is still there. It's just within you now. That's a tough one for me. Okay, now the Two of Swords, the crossroads, and we are at the crossroads. I mean, you are at a crossroads, and there is a decision to be made. The two crossed swords signify tension and indecision. Locked in conflict, neither can win, and their power appears to be equal. This situation may or may not be of your own making. Your perception is blocked, or there's an obvious clue that you are not seeing. Look again, take a fresh angle. Any action or decision is better than none. This is a great opportunity for a breakthrough in your thinking. That's a good card, and that's a good way to end the Dreams of Gaia and the Oceanic Tarot. Those were an interesting message for today, and I took it to heart. Now, the next card we have is the Practical Magic. Now, I do a midnight meditation, and the cards just fly out. When I do, I shuffle. And if I'm not sure, I put it back. And if I shuffle again and it comes out, then it was meant to be. This card came out, and this is a beautiful card. It's got the bear, it's got two hares, the fox, the raccoon, and the fawn in the background, a deer. And she is lit up, and she's got the glow around her. So she is like she's calling the mother in. This is a beautiful card. 30, number 3, the divine. Time for play, woodland queen. Create for the joy of it, not for the end result. Allow yourself to be messy and imperfect and free from constraints or limits. You don't have to be good at something to have fun doing it. In today's goal-oriented world, it's easy to forget how to play. Be curious and create for the sheer joy of it. While kids are happy to make glorious, unself-conscious art or sing tunelessly at the top of their lungs at some point in the growing up stage, most people decide to only do things they're good at. Nowadays, with tutorials, courses, books, and online instructions on any topic you can imagine, There's pressure to be good at everything you attempt and to give up if you're not brilliant the first time you try. But you don't have to be a professional artist to find pleasure in painting or an acclaimed chef with your own restaurant to love experimenting with food. You don't need to be an expert sculptor before you start playing with clay or a full-time jeweler to create meaningful pieces that make you smile. If doing something makes you happy, do it, regardless of your skill or talent or lack thereof. When this card comes to you, it's a message to surrender to the wildness of your imagination and give your inner child free rein. Play and paint and draw and sing and write and dance and craft without worrying about the end product, needing it to have a purpose or even trying to improve. Do something you've been too scared to even attempt because of the pressure you put on yourself to be good at it. Follow your joy, reveal it in your mediocrity, and appreciate the process, aware of your tendencies toward perfectionism and conclusions. Release in your creations, and that will discourage you. Halt the flow of inspiration and stop your natural ability to express what's in your heart. This is a time to play and create with joyful abandon. To thrive creatively, you must give yourself permission to make mistakes, be outcome. Pottery mug wonky. Portrait more surreal than you'd hope. Song more speech than melody. Dance more clumsy than graceful. Do it anyway. Magic flows when you let go of self-consciousness and self-criticism and the drive to be perfect. Accept that you don't have to be good at everything you do. Your job, yes, but not the things you do for fun. Give yourself permission to be terrible. Who knows? Once you start, you might discover talents you had no idea about. Maybe you'll love it and want to take classes to get better. Or maybe you'll just reveal in being spectacularly bad at it, and honor and appreciate the experience and the unpressured fun of it all. You don't have to make a career out of a hobby or set goals. Let go of targets and result and embrace joy, freedom, mess, and play. Connect again with your childlike sense of wonder, awe, and curiosity. Just be you. Be all the things you've always wanted to be, but we're too scared to try. Have compassion for yourself and for the dreams you crushed because you thought you weren't good enough. Dance, soar, paint, sculpture, move, sew, garden, bake, color in. Express yourself, your heart, your joy, and your wild curiosity with complete freedom. Remember that you are more than your productivity, more than your achievements, and your work self. Life should also include things that are done for no reason other than fun. Be silly, laugh loud, embrace joy, take a risk, try something new, fail spectacularly, go on adventures, submerge yourself fully, hold on to your wonder, cherish the journey of life, not just the goal. Find pleasure in small moments of joy and treasure them, acknowledge them, and know there will be more ahead. Ooh, I love that. Ooh, that is a great idea. Me and my husband have been doing some dancing inside, and we like to listen to music. So we do a lot of dancing and singing crazily and sounding horribly, and we don't care. We love it. It makes us happy and smile. And I think that's what we should do. Sometimes we just got to be happy and we just got to smile. Now, I am going to do the Angels and Ancestors Oracle, because we got quite a few of these. Seems like some of them we always get these great messages. We got the drum, dream, and journey. Journey inward to uncover insight and information that will be important for your path, then follow the guidance. This drum is inspired by the sacred drum of the Sami, the indigenous people of northern Norway, Sweden, and Finland. In shamanic traditions in all four corners of the world, the drum is recognized as the main tool used by medicine men and women to direct their will and aid meditation. A drum beat can become hypnotic and send those listening into an altered state that can allow them to journey to the spiritual realms and meet their guides. When the drum card appears in a reading, there are opportunities for you to dream or to bring an inner vision into reality. You are very connected to the other world at this time. The wisdom and intelligence of the earth and her magic surround you. The drum, which echoes the sound of Mother Earth's heartbeat, has cleared the cobwebs and dust from your inner vision. What you have seen in your dreams and inner visions is not imagination, but guidance, particularly if it has been coming to you repeatedly and has the potential to become reality. Dreams come true. Know it and live it. I really like that card. Now, we also got the Water Guardian, connect with your emotions. Take time to understand how you really feel. Know that your sensitivity is not a curse, but a gift that allows you to receive and understand messages directly from your soul. Water is the element that is in your blood, your tears, and your flesh. The Water Guardian represents, let me get the page, angels of water, who can help you dive within to understand the depths of your emotions. These angels are all about helping you see that your emotions aren't just the feelings that are on the surface. They are also the old emotions you may have locked deep within the shadows of your soul. Through helping you acknowledge your deepest emotions, the angels of water help you to hear the messages they have for you and to unlock your intuitive powers and the energies of abundance. Your angels want you to know that it's okay to feel the emotions that are surfacing in you at this time. It doesn't matter if they are joyous or sad. They are all powerful messengers that allow you to understand what you want and need. Taking time to breathe and acknowledge them lets them flow through you rather than crashing down on you as an overwhelming wave. Note that there are also intuitive psychic messages arising in you at this time, and unless you acknowledge everything as it comes up, you may miss important guidance that can lead you to support and love. That's a good message too. I really, water flows, water flows around as above, so below. This is the Protection Guardian, drop the shield. Drop any shields of shame, resistance, and fear that are standing between you and your chances of enjoyment and fun. Know that you don't need to hide who you are or the gifts that you have. You were born to shine. Keep telling everybody we're all born to shine. The Protection Guardian is a feminine version of the Archangel Michael. She is a fierce, protective, yet loving warrior angel who carries an indestructible shield of power and protection and will come to all who call on her. She will help you drop your fear-based shields and move into a loving, proactive force field that will keep you safe, but will allow your gifts to shine out. Although she is here to guard you from lower energies, she is completely relaxed, serene, and confident because she trusts that love will always prevail. You may have encountered shame or embarrassment in your past, but that is not your present. Angels are drawing close at this time to help you move beyond any limiting thoughts, emotions, and patterns that may be making you feel unsafe. Know that angelic protection is swirling around you at this moment and will help you move forward in a more fearless way. Call on your angels for help in changing your frequency so you can feel safe and protected at this time. You are stronger than you think, and your angels and ancestor guides are here to help you realize this now. I really like that card. We are protected by our ancestors, source, our spirit guides, our angels, everything. Now, we got the Soul Helper Oracle, and one of the great cards that we haven't had in a long time, and my favorite letter of the alphabet, number 17. Cue the card. So, this card, Flames of Desire, let them shine out in radiant light and shun dark paths. She looks devious, but she's actually very powerful because she's shunning them dark paths. She's creating a heart of fire, and she's got her heart on fire. The blazing fire of love inside yearns for fulfillment. It longs for physical touch, tenderness, and sensual togetherness. It is the most ancient and a truly divine desire for fusion. The disillusion of matter in our world, unfortunately, the flames of desire are used as a means to tie and bind us, which is exactly the opposite of what our divine source once intended for us. Sex sells is now our motto, or at least that of many of those marketing a product. And again, unfortunately, it works. These flames of desire are often also used to practice black magic and to bind and ensnare other people. You have drawn this card in order to recognize the truth and to withdraw from this false and deceptive plan in order to live the pure, divine plan of physical and divine love. When two become one in the blazing flames of love, they forget who they are. The self is dissolved and they become entirely consumed by feeling and pure energy. Search for the truth of passion, desire, and the flames of love within you and in your relationship. If you have no partner, seek out someone who lights a fire in you without asking anything in return. Actively address the issues of desire and do not be ashamed of what drives you. The divine source has given us the hot flames of love as a gift, along with our yearning for a partner and a desire for union. Your helpers for the next 21 days, the power animals, the cobra, the herbal essences, patchouli, and healing crystal is the precious opal, and the number is an 8. Boy, I really like my hair. I can actually see myself right now. Okay, let's see, number 8. Number 8 tells you that now is the time for harmony, calm, and a place of retreat. You have been given the gift of a light that opens your mind and delivers the strength to create something that will last for all time. Show you want it to do so. Number 8's energy field opens up eternity for you. It is renewal, paradise, spirituality, calm, mindfulness, and the completion of transformation. We got the calm card, and yesterday we got the completion card. So yeah, we are coming to a completion, and this is getting ready to wind down, but it's going to be a little turmoil, hectic right now in the meantime. So pay attention. Use your spidey senses, your intuition, and do some meditating. Now we got some new cards today in this deck. This is the Messenger Oracle. And we've been getting a lot of eagles, which to me is freedom, and tomorrow's Freedom Friday. So, and tonight we have a full moon. So we just have to embrace the spirit. That's what this is. It's embrace the spirit. And the eagle's head is golden. Blue eyes, purple. We keep getting the blue, the gold, and purple. Purple is royalty. Gold is for us, saith the Lord. Gold and silver is mine, saith the Lord. So, you are a spiritual being living a physical life. Embrace spirit in your journey and reaffirm your connection with the divine. Fly to the heavens, but remember to look down and see that the divine exists in the magical natural world beneath you. Spirit dwells within all and everything you see and know, and everything that you do not see, and which is unknown. Both the creative and the destructive, the beautiful and the ugly are born of the divine. I like that card. That was a good message. Tawny Lakey. The next card that we got was Time to Ground, and this has two partridges. Her eyes are closed, so she's using her intuition is open, her third eye. She's got pine cones above her. She's got emerald green crystals for the emerald tablet connection. She's got the turtle rooted in Mother Earth. And she's got the purple and green leaves coming out of her eyes because she is part of the tree. We all experience moments in our lives when we feel confused, unfocused, and surrounded by chaos and turmoil. These moments are often unavoidable, as are the lessons these moments can impart. But how you respond to them is a choice only you can make. Take a deep breath and a moment to pause and reconnect with Gaia and nature. Seek the silence of the void within, whilst your spirit spirals downwards to anchor itself like an ancient tree rooted in the cleansing embrace of the earth beneath you. You know, that card literally, I had a flashback of the hurricane and the day the tree came down on us. I walk our grounds in my bare feet all the time. My husband spends hours outside working the ground we live on. We love Mother Earth and Mother Nature. And to me, this reminds me how it says they protect you. We were protected by a tree that fell on our camper during the hurricane. I don't know if you guys have went back that far, but we experienced the hurricane in Florida. And we stayed in our fifth wheel camper with our three pets. And we rode it out, which we'll never do again. But we couldn't leave. So at 8:30 in the morning, we went to bed with our clothes on. At 8:30 in the morning, my husband watched a tornado go through the field next to us. And he woke me up and he says, "You need to get up." So I come out, I'm standing over here. And he went in to check on the dogs because they were very upset. And as I was standing here, I heard crunch, and I have a skylight over me right here, and we had a big tree limb. All of a sudden, crunch, tree limb came through the skylight, maybe about that far. It wasn't a big limb. It was like it was cut off or broke off. And then we had a limb come through the wall here and push the drawer out. So but then right after that tree hit the camper, we were okay. Everything was leaking though, so we were grabbing buckets because there was leaking all above us. We felt the camper pick up, like a burst of wind and the camper pick up. We agree, our neighbors agree, because the ladies across the street were watching the tree come down and they were just screaming and thinking we were dead and this and that. But what happened is the tree landed on us just right, that it didn't crush us. But when the tornado hit and it tried to lift us up, the tree stopped it. So the tree was embracing us. So if that tree wouldn't have been embracing our camper, we probably would have ended up in the field, rolled and dead. So this card reminds me of that. So the next card that we got, and this is a really cool card, Seek Your Destiny. And this is all nature with the source watching in the tree and the spiral here with the golden cat into the unknown, like you can see through it, like it's a cat spirit. That's pretty cool. Seek your destiny. You have purpose and reason for being. You could have one or even several destinies. Are you afraid to believe in destiny because others may laugh? Don't be. It could be as simple as taking a moment to look within and discover those things that you love most passionately and to bring them out into the light. But you will never know if you are afraid to step through the doorway and see what's on the other side. Trust that everything you hope and dream of will be there waiting for you. Oh, I like that. That's actually, yeah, that's the unknown doorway into the tree. So the cat is halfway in and it's telling you that it's okay. I'm still here, but I'm halfway in. So the unknown is okay. Yeah, that's really good because we've got to step into the unknown sometimes. We can't stay in our little box of safety all the time. I know we all I'm there too. We all want to. Heed the messenger. And this is an interesting card because one time I had an interview with somebody and I always said it was the bluebird on my shoulder. And bluebirds are luck. She has a bluebird sitting on her shoulder. She's all ice blue. She's got ice blue wings and her eyes are wide open. She's got, we just got a sign. Do you remember 2 times in a row, yesterday and the day before, we got the white angel wing, and that was our guardian angel sign. She's got 2 white wings right here on her third eye coming out of this jewel. So there is our angel message again. Heed the messengers. It is easy to ignore the messengers and the signs they show you, especially when they bring a message you do not wish to hear. But now is not the time to ignore the messengers. Do not let your fear of change or discomfort silence their voices. It is time for you to stop procrastinating, to see and to hear the truth, and do what is necessary. Heed the messenger, for the wisdom they offer is born of your own intuition and need. I'm getting a lot of procrastination off these cards. Are we all procrastinating a little too much? Because these cards, what now, 3, I think, of them have mentioned procrastination. Okay, we're all procrastinating. Okay, this is going to be great. I got 2 cards and I took them. Usually I only get 1 card. This is the gateway of light activation. And I took it because I noticed what it meant. Now, the first one I got was the sacred inner space, sacral chakra, tenderness and sensuality, which we just got that love card, love within. And this has the pink lotus flower and all of the light beaming in on this card. The sacral chakra is found below the belly button and is the energetic space that governs our reproductive system and all forms of expression connected to it. Everything from our sexuality to our capacity to express the tender, more sacred parts of ourself is connected to this chakra. It is governed by water, and so it helps us move with the flow of life in order to express our most authentic self. This card transports us to this sacred inner space. It shows an inner temple with flowing water and lots of soft colors coming from a blooming lotus. This encourages us to see that our sacred parts are beautiful, energetic gateways through which we can express and manifest pure life force. You're being guided to the gateway of your sacred self. This is an opportunity to recognize that the more tender and vulnerable aspects of your being hold keys to great power. Honor the sacred within. Reclaim any parts of yourself that you have disconnected from or abandoned. If you want to experience more love and belonging, look within. There is a huge lesson in finding love within yourself. Realize that false narratives have been floating around your energetic field, stories that have discouraged you from expressing yourself. You may even have been lied to and told you aren't beautiful. This card is here to remind you that you are beautiful, and more importantly, you can create beauty in the world. Recognize that you hold the power of the universe within, and then you'll find your flow. Wow. Okay. That is a really good card, but I'm going to remind you of this card. Right below the belly button is the sacral, the root chakra, the sacral chakra. And he is lit up with the roses, the pink. And this is rising from the lotus flower with the pink, the soft colors. And that's telling you to light it up. That's telling you to work on things. That was a good card. And this card I took because, you know what? I like the message because of everything that we've had today. I thought that this message would intertwine with everything. Lemurian seed codes, embracing sensitivity, uniqueness, and living with grace. A lot of the stuff that has come out today is sensitivity, compassion, love within. You know, we have to love ourselves. What I'm going to say before I read this card, I'm going to take a sip of coffee. And I've said it in other readings, but I'm going to say it again because some people might not have been in other readings. You are unique in every way, shape, and form. Don't try to be like someone else because you won't be like someone else. We have to have the compassion and love within. If I would know what I know now, I would have never got married right away. And not that I don't love my husband. Okay. Not that I'm not happy. I just would have learned how to love myself first. And then I would have let someone in because I would have known they would have loved me the right way. And I wouldn't have accepted anything different. Not that my husband doesn't love me the right way. I'm just saying that there's so many things in my perspective now that I look back on in my perceptive of it was really clouded, and it's just so foggy. You don't know. So we're going to read this one now, and this is a crystal with rainbows in it, and it's giving off beams of light. Lemuria was a civilization that was in the middle of the Pacific Ocean in ancient times. The inhabitants of this sacred land lived in complete harmony with nature and had a connection with every living being, similar to the movie Avatar. Their inner vision was fully activated to the point where it is thought that their pineal gland was fully developed and they could see for hundreds of miles in every direction in a similar way to the sonar of dolphins and whales. The majority operated from their heart. Yeah, the heart space. Heart space, honoring one another and nature. So much so that when their civilization came to an end through a cataclysmic event, most likely the plates of the earth shifting, causing volcanic eruption and a tsunami, most of them ascended. It is said that these highly attuned beings knew that their civilization would end and decided to send healing waves into another part of the world for future civilization to benefit from. They telepathically channeled their frequency into a thought form that would become crystal that would be found thousands, possibly millions of years later. These Lemurian seeds are a type of quartz crystal mostly found in Brazil and Colombia. They are powerful crystals with striations similar to barcodes engraved in their faces. They have a feminine receptive energy that is said to help us step into a more feminine way of being in order to help the evolution of the species. You are a highly sensitive being. You might feel that this is a curse, but this card is here to let you know that it is a gift. It indicates that you have spent lifetimes upon lifetimes living with a giant shield up to stop the world seeing the real you. But you are a highly unique soul and incredible gifts that are worth sharing. Through embracing your uniqueness, you can help many others embrace their own. This lifetime is a more graceful experience with less defense and more trust. It's not about protecting yourself, but stepping into the space of surrendering and revealing your true self. I love that card. For the simple fact is, I've been saying just be you since I started this channel. And that's what you need to do. Just be you. Okay, now, the Divine Master has a beautiful message for today. Mary Magdalene, sacred vessel, you are the answer. Be guided to your purpose. We all have a purpose. Mary Magdalene was one of the original followers of Jesus Christ. It has been recorded that she had the first vision of the risen Christ when she went to his tomb on Easter morning. And it was through this vision, that he revealed to her his sacred teachings and initiated her as a teacher. She was the apostle to the apostles. And it is therefore through her that a pivotal aspect of the original teachings of Christ has reached the world. Mary was a highly sensitive clairvoyant, and it has been speculated that she was the partner, wife, divine consort of Jesus. If Jesus was the vehicle for Christ's energy, Mary was the vehicle for the Magdalene, a powerful feminine force that renders all beings equal and helps the world see that the voices of the feminine are not only important, but the sacred force that can save the world from ruin. You are the answer you seek. You hold the treasure, the magic, and the mystery. Right now, you are being encouraged to recognize that you are a valuable part of the universal plan. If you have a strong desire to share what you have learned, it's time to do so. This can be scary and sometimes overwhelming because putting yourself out there can leave you open to scrutiny. But if you are comfortable with your gifts and teachings, you hold a sacred energy that allows others to see you clearly. The light of the Magdalene is surrounding you now and encouraging you to recognize that the healing you have experienced is actually what you are here to teach. Take some time to reflect on what you have overcome and see that this experience can help many. Your personal testimony can move others and even mountains. Learn on your creator, or lean on your creator and know that you are being called to be a vessel for the sacred. This is the card that I got a long time ago when I decided to start doing my YouTube channel, because I felt that that was a message for me, because I was not out there and I had spent a long time absorbing what was going on in the spiritual realm and what was going on in a real world. And I had a lot to say. Let's just say that. So that is why I'm here. I love everybody, and may every step in your journey be magical. And you know what? Like I always say, just be you.